So much has changed the last 10 months. My life doesn't even really resemble or look the same at all, except for one thing. One thing still remains the same. A lot has changed in these last 10 months. Almost everything has changed, down to my style, the way I dress, the way I've chosen to decorate our home, my daily routine. I mean, even my face. Since you guys saw me last, I had all of my filler dissolved in my lips, completely dissolved. It took like 6 weeks to dissolve all of it, and then we completely started from scratch. I also had some filler put in my chin. I had Botox put in various places throughout my face. But let me tell you, I moved to California in April of 2024. We are now in January, and I have not lost 1 pound since I moved here. Oh my God, Marty. I have worked very hard the last 10 months, okay? I have done all different diets. I did keto for a minute. I did the animal-based diet. Now keep in mind that none of these diets I did long-term. I never made it more than 20 days on a diet because I would not even lose half a pound, and I would get so damn discouraged that I'm like, forget it, I'm not doing this. I have bawled my eyes out so many times the last 10 months because I cannot lose weight. All the tricks that worked for me to lose the initial weight after I stopped drinking, literally out the window, left. Nothing has worked for me anymore. I have tried heavy lifting with walking 5 miles a day, getting my 10,000 steps in every single day. I tried cutting out carbs. I tried the animal-based diet where I was literally eating a total of 12 foods, nothing but eggs and fruits and meat. For 2.5 weeks, didn't lose 1 pound, not a pound. My friends who tried that diet, did it for 2 weeks, lost 8 pounds, 9 pounds. Me, nothing, not a pound. I am at such a plateau, you guys. Marty is sitting right here on my lap. That's why you see the little pussycat tail. I know my body, and I know how I should be losing weight. I am walking 10,000 steps a day. That's 5 miles a day. Plus I'm doing Pilates. Plus I'm integrating weightlifting 3 times a week. Plus I'm not eating carbs. I should be losing at least a pound in 20 days. Like, I'm sorry, something does not add up here. And people will be like, oh, well, it's because you're gaining muscle. No, I know my body, and this is not the way it works. I got so sick, you guys. I had bronchitis, and the doctors here said that they think that I had pneumonia. I don't get it either, okay, you guys? But I was sick as a dog in December for 3 whole weeks, miserable, barely ate, because I was literally like on my deathbed. I couldn't even think about food. I was just miserable. I lost 1.5 pounds in 3 weeks. So what I'm trying to say is, like, I've known something is wrong. So I finally decided to get some blood work done. And long story short, I don't want to say anything too deep about this. I just don't want to cause any riffraff or anything. But I went through a series of doctors. The things I was getting offered, the medications I was getting offered, I was just like, no, you're not understanding me. You're not understanding what I want and what I need. So I ended up going back to a doctor in Tampa whom I've always loved. And for some reason, I didn't think that I could use her while I was in California. Like, I thought I had to find a California doctor. I don't know why. So I'm like, let me have her like deep dive into my blood work. So she did. She found so many things, you guys. I just feel so validated because I have been saying for months and months and months, this is not normal. The amount of times I have cried to my friends and to Jordan, just like, what is wrong with my body? And now I actually know what's wrong with my body. I just feel so validated. Like, the last couple of days, I'm just like, thank you, Jesus. I have found a doctor who knows how to read blood work and just understands. She has already started me on some natural supplements to get this hormonal imbalance balanced. That's it. I've already started on my supplements. With that being said, I am starting Ozempic. I mean, it's not technically Ozempic, but I'm starting a semaglutide, or maybe it's a peptide. I don't really know the difference, and I don't really know technically what it is. All I know is I'm starting it. My doctor took a look at my blood work and said that the best thing that she thinks from me and what's going on internally is that I need to be microdosing, meaning I'm gonna do 2 injections a week as opposed to 1. I'm actually gonna give myself my very first injection today, and I'm so excited. I'm also so nervous. My doctor said that because we're microdosing and because we're microdosing such a small amount, that it shouldn't make me nauseous. She also said that for the next month, I can expect to only see about 1 or 2 pounds of weight loss a week. And I'm like, are you kidding? I will take that. I have not been able to lose a pound in 10 months. Like, if I see the scale go down, I'm gonna be like, yes, praise God. Like, anything matters. But she said that most people are very unhappy with those results because they want to lose like 10 to 15 to 20 pounds a month. And I'm like, okay, whoa, like I'm not trying to like do anything crazy like that over here. And she said that once we get through the first couple of weeks and we see that like I'm not nauseous and I'm responding well to it, then she will be able to change exactly what I am taking, and she'll be able to like mix it with other things, other peptides, other semaglutides to really like specialize it to my body. You guys, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. All I know is I want to lose weight. My biggest thing is that I just want to wear a tank top again. Like I wish I could go back to the very last time that I wore a tank top with confidence and just relive that moment. Like I want to live that again so bad. Like I didn't know that that was my last time wearing a tank top. I've gotten just like so self-deprecating about it at times. Like during this last summer, I went to Mexico and I was like in a bathing suit for my best friend's birthday. It was just so hard because I just felt so insecure because I'm just like, this is not my body. Like what? I work too damn hard for this to be my body. Like I didn't feel like myself in a bathing suit. And that is the worst part. Not feeling like you, feeling like you're trapped in someone else's body. And even after, cutting out the alcohol and losing the weight, there's still certain things in my body that I'm like, what the is that? Like I've never had fat there in my entire life. I literally just want to be able to wear a tank top and jeans. That is my dream. That is my goal. I told my doctor, I'm like, if I could just be in a tank top by mid-spring, summer, like that is all I want. So just know when you see that moment, it's a really big thing for me. Like I just reminisce and miss it so much. I know it's dramatic, but I also know that there are some girls watching this that feel the exact same way as me, and I'm fucking sick of it. And it's so funny because when I lost all that weight, not a day would go by where people didn't accuse me of being on Ozempic. Even doctors were making videos and stitching my videos on TikTok and YouTube being like, Jaclynhill used Ozempic and lied about it, and here's how I know. And I'm like, bitch, if I took Ozempic, I would have talked about it. I would have screamed about it from the rooftop. I would have taken a partnership. I would have been like, can I be in your next commercial? Like, oh my God, I'm always gonna be honest about what I'm doing over here. I think that I've proven that at this point in my career. We're 13 years in, like, hello, I'm an open book. But now I think that there was like a part of me that refused to get on it. Like I was offered it over and over and I refused and I didn't want to because it was like a pride thing. Like, no, I can do it on my own. No, I lost it on my own. And also the internet stopped me from getting on Ozempic and, even researching peptides and semaglutides because I was like, had this like thing where it was negative. It was bad because, I had like mean people in my DMs talking shit to me every single day being like, just admit it. You're such a liar. We know that you're on semaglutides. We know that you're on peptides. We know that you're on Ozempic. It had like this gross, evil darkness to it. And I refused to get on it. But now here I am 10 months later, those comments have died down. I've been able to get some real life perspective. And I'm like, yeah, I really, really want help with this. I think that's all I have to say for this intro. Let's get to injecting and let's see how this goes. Jordan just got here with In-N-Out. This is one of my favorite things about living in California now, actually, is In-N-Out. I order my In-N-Out burger, cheeseburger, extra lettuce. You have to ask for extra lettuce because it makes it so crunchy. Chopped chilies and sauce. No tomato, no grilled onion. It is so effing good. In-N-Out burger with a side of Ozempic. Consider this my last supper.
I'm always pro whatever she wants to do in a supportive way. But the only thing that I'm excited for when it comes to the Ozempic is that her appetite is gonna be killed. So it's gonna be extra food for me to eat anytime we go out, which is awesome. 3x2 animal style, light veg with chopped chilies. There's no other way to do it.
He's crazy. It's so much meat, I would throw up. Another thing that I talked to my doctor about initially a couple weeks ago is that I have such a toxic relationship with food. I'll talk more about that later, but I genuinely have such a toxic relationship with food. And like when I'm craving something, like I want what I'm craving and I don't want anything else. And it's just like so dramatic and the food noise never stops. Like I'm constantly thinking about food. My hanger is out of control. Jordan's in the background right now just shaking his head back and forth because it's something that he deals with every single day. And I have to tell him every day, multiple times a day, I'm sorry, I'm just like really bitchy right now, I'm hangry. I'll text him, I'm hangry. And he knows it's just like, okay, anything that comes out of her mouth, she doesn't actually mean.
And now I need to social distance.
Social distance himself from my hangry ass. And I'm really hoping that doing these semaglutides will help me just completely restart my relationship with food in general because I know I need it. I feel like I failed to mention in my intro that I will also be incorporating dieting and exercising along with this. As of right now, I am not doing anything. I'll be honest. I got really sick in December and I was sick for 3 weeks and it totally knocked me off my horse. At that time, I was doing hot Pilates, regular Pilates, and cardio, and I fell off. I fell off the wagon and I just did not get back. I basically have not worked out in an entire month, and I'm just kind of eating whatever I want, but I'm really good at controlling how much I eat so I don't gain weight. Like, I know how to eat 2 or 3 Reese's and not the entire bag, you know what I mean? But I am going to incorporate working out again and also getting back on healthy and clean eating, but in moderation, one thing at a time. So I'm gonna start the injections now, and then I will start implementing those things in the next week. Sorry, my dogs are barking. It's always a zoo here. Casa de Tori. It's time. It's Ozempic time. It's time for the big O.
Wow, you are really excited about this.
Okay, I got my injections. Look at how tiny the amount is.
It's like what, like 15 cc's?
I don't know, but LOL at you thinking that you're a doctor from Grey's Anatomy. I don't know how people do this who are afraid of needles. Maybe in a couple of months, I'll have less to grab on my belly. I do a little bit of this and a little bit of that.
Are we sure it's supposed to go there?
What do you mean?
I don't know where you're supposed to inject it.
Baby, why does it matter?
I don't know.
It doesn't.
Okay.
If you had to inject yourself in a specific place, she would have told me. Okay, we're nice and clean. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Oh no, are you okay? You're losing weight by the second. Oh my God.
My eye's twitching a little bit, actually. My heart's racing. That's just my anxiety, right?
Baby, that's because you just convulsed for 15 seconds straight.
Sticking to my eye.
Oh, okay.
Hypochondriac kicks in. Call my mom.
You've got a nurse on hand.
What? I'm gonna be skinny just like you. Yes, I am. Injection 1, all done. Okay, it's been 24 hours since my first injection, and I feel like I had to document this because I don't know if this is a subconscious thing or what. I know that my doctor said that everybody is affected differently, but there's no way that this actually just like kicked in that quickly. But let me just tell you, I wake up hungry every day of my life, okay? Because I don't really eat before I go to bed. It's part of something that I do to maintain my weight, right? Like, I don't like to eat like within like 2 or 3 hours of going to sleep. I wake up in the morning and I wake up for food. I want a cup of coffee and I want breakfast, like immediately. This morning I woke up and you guys, breakfast did not even cross my mind for at least 3 hours. All of a sudden my stomach started growling and I was like, oh my God. And I looked at the clock and I was like, holy shit, it's 1 o'clock and I haven't had anything. And I woke up at 9 today. So I went downstairs and I made myself like an English muffin with peanut butter and a banana. And then I was out all day long. I came home, I was hungry again, and I don't know why, the peanut butter and English muffin slapped so hard that I just had like another half of English muffin and peanut butter with another banana. That's all I've had all day today, which is not like me. And that's not even healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I shouldn't just be eating 2 meals a day. Like, that's not good. But I'm documenting this because it is really weird that that was my experience after injecting myself last night, because that is not like me, you guys. If I barely eat, I am pissed off. I'm so hungry, I'm on the verge of tears. I didn't crave a snack once today, and I'm on my period. I'm on day 2 of my period, and I usually just like can't get enough chocolate. I feel like this has to be subconscious. I asked some of my friends who have done this, and they're like, oh yeah, it didn't kick in for me until like 5 days to 2 weeks. And I'm like, there's no way that it kicked in for me immediately. I'm just so confused. I've got to talk to my doctor about it. Like, that's not enough. Like, my body needs more food than that, but I'm not hungry. It's getting a little sketchy around here, guys. Just saying. So I did something to my hair. I didn't really document any of it. I just went rogue. I'm so sick of it. I'm sick of long hair. I felt like it was weighing me down. I just needed a fresh start, a fresh cut. Wanted to go back and play with the red. It was a great day. And while I was there, because the hairstyle is on Melrose, I got yummies. I'm eating pie and injecting myself Ozempic at the same time.
Absolutely.
After my first injection, I did not have one craving for like 36 hours at all, which is not like me. I have cravings all day, every day.
And you haven't really been hangry.
Oh my God, Jordan, I've been hangry once, now that I think about it.
God, you look hot.
Okay, 1,
Watch
2,
this pro. And
I don't know like what the rules are as far as like eating with it. I don't think there are rules.
I think you're just supposed to eat protein, that's it.
But I just had half a slice of pie and I'm just gonna walk away. Cause I'm like scared. I'm like gonna like put it in my body and then get nauseous.
Which has happened since your first shot. You have gotten nauseous a few times from food.
I did get nauseous.
Chocolate and eggs.
We're joking around about it today at the salon because I have a puppy, which is kind of like a baby, and I have nausea from Ozempic. They're like, you're getting a real dose of motherhood, pregnancy and motherhood.
Yeah, literally.
Between the puppy and the nausea. I will keep you guys posted on how I feel.
Absolutely.
I injected myself for the second time last night, and my doctor texted me today and asked me if I feel anything now that I've technically had my full round, because I am microdosing. I am so sensitive. Everything makes me nauseous. Everything just makes me sick. I'm allergic to so much. I break out in hives. I'm just a sensitive little girly, okay? So she wanted to break it up into 2, and I've now done both injections, and I feel great. And I'm telling you, you guys, it's kicked in for me. I don't care if this is subconscious, like it has kicked in for me. It's so weird. Like today, I had a little turkey with my scrambled eggs. So just like a good protein breakfast. That was like 4 hours ago. I'm not even hungry. That is not like me. I would typically right now be hangry, like unable to even see straight. So technically this is day 5 of my first injection. And I'm just like, I'm convinced that this is kicked in. I'm looking forward to seeing like what will happen. But yeah, that's my update. And I'm a redhead. I feel so good. I feel like myself. Oh, it's just such a breath of fresh air. If you are someone who's been contemplating cutting your hair, just do it. Like, oh my God, it feels so good. It's officially been 1 week since I started my injections. I weighed myself this morning and I have not lost 1 pound yet. I am barely eating, but I went up 0.2 ounces, which I find very weird as well, but this is my body.
Most Jaclyn thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, it's very much me to stop eating and gain weight. Although I haven't stopped eating. Still have an appetite, but it's definitely, ooh, that one hurt. Ow, mother, ow. Like we went out to dinner to this amazing sushi restaurant the other night, and I felt so bloated afterwards. I felt like I could throw up, honestly, until the next morning. I think that that's a side effect. But it's only been 1 week, and they say it takes like 2.
I felt amazing because she let me eat like half of her food. It was great.
It's true. Everywhere we go, he's like, damn, I love this injection, because he eats so much. Okay, you guys, this is now my 4th injection. So it's been 10 days since my first injection. I weighed myself this morning and I lost 1 pound in 10 days, which is like nothing in my opinion, because I fluctuate a couple pounds all the time. 1, 2, 3. I texted my doctor today because I low-key felt discouraged and I was like, hey, I'm on day 10 and I've lost 1 pound. And she's like, this is normal. We're doing it like this because I don't want you to get nauseous. I don't want you to feel sick. 1 pound in 10 days. Testing my patience. I am going to inject this peptide for the first time. First injection of peptides done. Come on! Okay, I feel like I owe you guys a very big update because I've just been kind of like sloppily recording my journey with Ozempic the last month, if you will. I am not technically on Ozempic. I am on peptides, which is kind of like a form of Ozempic, but I'm referring to it as Ozempic for you guys because that's what I feel like the majority of the world knows it as. So that being said, I was microdosing a semaglutide twice a week, right? Meaning like what normal people would inject with on Monday, I was injecting with on Monday and Thursday, but I was breaking it in half. That way I didn't get an upset stomach. I did that for a month and I just did not see results at all. I lost, I think, 1.5 pounds, which to me doesn't even count because I'm like, I fluctuate 2 or 3 pounds all the time. My doctor has now switched me to a different peptide and I just injected it 48 hours ago for the first time. I have felt off and I don't know if it's from the peptide or not, but I have felt like I have a bad headache and I have also felt a little nauseated and like I literally do not have an appetite. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon right now and all I've eaten today is an egg. And I know that that's not healthy, but when I do have an appetite, I want to eat protein. But I'm just like, ugh, like nothing sounds good. I don't love that aspect, but I guess this is the part of it that people don't talk about, right? Like I have a friend who went to Italy for 2 weeks and she was on Ozempic while she was in Italy. And she said that Ozempic ruined her trip because she's like, I couldn't enjoy food. Like I love food and I love going to Italy and like eating the pasta and the bread and drinking Aperol Spritz. And she's like, literally the thought of everything made me feel sick. So she said like, yeah, I lost weight while I was there, but like I literally couldn't eat and it ruined my vacation. So it's kind of depressing that like, I don't feel a love for food right now. I'll keep you guys posted on how it goes. But at this current time, I am on amino acids, glutathione, and now a new peptide. I look at my body every day and I'm just like, girl, come on, like change, when are you gonna change? And it's not like I'm just sitting around doing nothing. I have been very active. I don't wanna say very because I've been more active in my life, but I've been very consistent with Pilates now. And I've been eating really good. So when I do eat, I'm eating high protein, I'm eating vegetables, I'm eating fruits. So it has been very, very aggravating to not see the scale move. I know I have fat on my body, like according to like my BMI, like I do need to lose a couple of pounds. It's just like specific areas on my body where I'm like, what are you doing there? I am so close to going and getting it lipoed out, but I would just prefer to try this first because I have so many friends and family who've had such amazing results with peptides where it's like 10 pounds gone in 6 weeks. And like, if I could just do that and then get off of it. Oh, I did forget to tell you guys that we went to Nobu for Taylor's birthday 2 weeks ago and I threw up afterwards. I came home, I felt totally fine. And then I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning and I was so nauseous, nothing could stop me from puking. I thought that we got food poisoning and I woke up Jordan, I'm like, are you sick? He was like, I am fine. And I was like, oh my God, I can't hold it back. And I ran to the toilet and threw up. So I'm like, I don't know if I just like ate too much that night. It's just weird. But again, I have friends and family that say the same thing has happened to them where like they eat too much and then a few hours later, it's like their body forces them to puke, which I'm like, I don't really agree with that either. But here I am doing it and vlogging it for you. This is the shit that no one talks about when taking this stuff. And you know, I'm gonna keep it real. My love for food is gone and it's kind of depressing. Like I could see myself falling into a depression if I stayed on this long term, but I'm not going to. Like I'm gonna get to my goal weight and stop. We're going to Nobu for Jordan's birthday and I'm not like, my God, I can't wait. Like normally I would be like so excited just to go and like eat all the things, you know? Last night we got a couple bags of chips while we were watching a movie on the couch and I had like maybe 3 small handfuls and I was like, done. Like right now, my stomach is growling, but I'm looking at this and it does not look good. So I'm just like eating it because I know I need to, but I kind of have to force myself. Okay, hi. It's been probably now 2 weeks since I've checked in with you. I'm actually not sure. I have now been on this new GLP-1 for 3 weeks. Tomorrow will be 3 weeks. I have now lost 10 pounds officially. So this one is definitely working. I am down exactly 10 pounds in 3 weeks. It is now working. I've had to make some adjustments. My doctor told me to stop working out for this week, just for like the last 2 weeks actually, just so that my body could adjust to it because I was feeling really weak in class. And she was like, just give it a second and let your body adjust to this. Because I am consuming such little food compared to before. So the challenge now is like, whenever I do get hungry, I force myself to eat healthy, high protein things like cottage cheese, eggs, whatever it may be. Chicken really grosses me out right now. I almost feel like this is kind of what it's like to be pregnant in your first trimester because Boomer's chasing an ice cube around the house because I'm low-key nauseous. Like, not like, oh, I'm gonna puke, but I'm borderline nauseated almost 24/7. And I don't have an appetite and certain things really gross me out. Even certain smells gross me out, but it's working, it's temporary, and I'm finally gonna reach my goals, and that's what I care about. Ozempic update. It's been 1 month exactly, right? I think 1 month exactly, and I've lost 14 pounds. I am so happy. Yesterday, I had my first moment where I was getting changed and I was like, whoa, like I actually see the difference in my weight loss. I feel like the first 8-9 pounds or so, I know this might sound weird, but I feel like it was almost water weight because I was like, damn, the scale is drastically changing, but I don't look different, which is weird. I was talking to my mom just about like this experience in general and how the weight loss looks different on my body than it does when I do things completely naturally. Like if I just diet and work out and exercise, like when I lost the 40 pounds on my own naturally, my body lost it in a different way than it is now. Like my butt is getting flatter and I'm like, hello? Like my butt's never gotten flatter before from weight loss. I swear to God, I'm losing my ass and my tits right now. Like that's it. The Ozempic is like, we're just gonna let the fat stay everywhere else and we're just gonna take this from you. I'm kind of ignoring the scale now to the point that like, I just wanna see my body look the way I want it to, and then I'll get off of it. Now I feel like I'm used to it. The nausea is pretty much gone. I just don't have much of an appetite. Like I just went out for tacos with my girlfriends and I had a half a taco, 1 bite of hers, 1 bite of another one's, and then like 3 chips with guacamole, and I was like, I'm done. Like I probably had like 300 calories at lunch, you know what I mean? Where normally I would eat like 1,200 calories. That's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm honestly so grateful. I'm so excited. Like I can't wait to actually go on vacations this summer and just be in a bathing suit and not feel like I have to constantly be hiding. I'm back on Pilates. I'm doing Pilates 5 days a week. And when I do eat, I prioritize protein big time. So I'm trying to eat a very high protein diet and high fiber diet because that helps with not losing hair. That helps with also just looking your best as you're on this is what everyone has told me. I have a few friends who've actually been on a GLP-1 and they just kind of like ate whatever they wanted, like donuts for breakfast, and they lost weight, but they had like this like gaunt look. You know what I mean? Like, and everyone says it's because you're not prioritizing protein. So I feel like I've really screwed up in this video because I keep referring to it as Ozempic, and then I've also mentioned semaglutide, and then I've also mentioned, I don't know what else, peptides. So for future reference, I'm just gonna call it a GLP-1 instead of calling it Ozempic or semaglutides or things like that. You know what I mean? Tomorrow will be 5 weeks since I started the GLP-1. I feel like I'm really seeing it in my face. I'm seeing it in my shoulders and like my collarbones, but I'm not losing weight the way I would like to. For instance, I've been this weight before in my life, okay? So the weight that I am right now is the exact same weight that I was when I launched my lipsticks, but I had way less fat on me. Now I am trying to do weights 2 times a week and Pilates 3 times a week because I really just feel like my body needs weights. I think that this process is all about listening to your body. My overall review of a GLP-1 is I hate it. I'm doing this literally for the weight loss, and I'm just being real about it. I don't like it. There's also side effects that I'm not enjoying. I have mild dizziness. I'm kind of out of breath at times. Like if I turn my head really fast, I'll get dizzy. I didn't even realize that that was like a side effect of this. And then I talked to my doctor, and these are all very, very common side effects of the GLP-1 that I'm on. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I just can't wait to get off of it. I'm gonna go in and get blood work this upcoming week. So we're gonna like retest everything and see as far as if I should lower my dose, up my dose, and just kind of look at everything going on internally. I don't know how people stay on this long term. Like I have friends that have been on it for over a year, and I don't know how, because I hate the way it makes me feel. Like I can't wait to get off of it. First, I gotta reach my goal. So that's where I'm at. I am so annoyed right now. Genuinely so annoyed. I don't even know the last time I got this worked up and just like angry and upset over the internet. I got so many tags in this TikTok, and I opened up my phone. I'm like, what is going on? And it's a TikTok of a girl saying, I forgot exactly what it says, but something about like, let's talk about that influencer who lied about being on Ozempic and actually said that she lost all of the weight from drinking or selling greens, okay? And I've gotten tagged so many times, and I went to the video, and the top comment with 12,000 likes is saying that it's about me. And I'm like, oh my God. And I scroll through the comment section, and it's just so many people being like, this is why I unfollowed Jaclynhill, because she wasn't honest about being on Ozempic when she lost all that weight. You can't lose all that weight without Ozempic. And I'm just sitting here like, like so angry, because as you guys can see in this video, I clearly was not on Ozempic when I first lost weight. I changed my entire life, but I'm now on it, a version of it, right? And I'm like sitting here, and it's so frustrating because like in the moment, right? Like I'm documenting this journey, but I haven't posted it yet for the last 2 months. So like I'm sitting here on my couch thinking like, you guys are so annoying, sitting there accusing me of being on this when like now I actually am, and I'm documenting it for you because this is what I do. Like I am honest. Like people just so badly want to just make me out to be a person that I'm not. And I understand like you only see literally 1% of my life, and I've put a lot of shit there out on the internet for people to judge for sure. And I've also just up in general. I do give people shit to judge, but it's like at the end of the day, if I was on Ozempic when I lost weight a year ago, I would have just said it like I am now. And it's just so frustrating. The fact that people are saying that they unfollowed me because I was lying. Like somebody in the comment section on this TikTok was like, I'm confused. Jaclyn never sold greens though, so this can't be about her. And bitch, somebody responded to her and said, yes, Jaclyn sold a green product, and it had 50 likes. And I'm like, I've never sold a green product. What are you talking about? What are you actually talking? The fact that people are just creating straight up lie. This is a lie. This is a lie from the dirt. I've created pajamas, I've created makeup, I've never created a green product. I've never sold a green product. I have talked about how I drink AG1, and I've done partnerships with them in the past because I do drink greens and I love greens, but I never sold it, and I never said anything about it making me lose weight or the reason that I lost 40 pounds. Like, bitch, I did a whole entire YouTube series about how I lost weight. It's out there. And that's what's so annoying, is that I'm getting tagged like I am the one. I'm not the one. I've been in this industry for 13 years. I know everybody's dirty secrets. People that you would not even think that I know their dirty secrets, people that I've never even taken a picture with. Oh, I know their dirty secrets. The amount of people, other content creators in my DMs that just kiki with me because I'm just kind of like other people's therapist. Like people just reach out to me and I'm just there. I'm like, yeah, girl, let's talk. The amount of people that are on Ozempic that actually are pretending like they've lost weight naturally and they're promoting the gym. There's so many of them and I'm not the one. Anyways, I do just want to say that it's very frustrating having people discredit the hard work that you put in. I'm on, you know, a version of Ozempic now because I genuinely can't do it on my own. There are some underlying reasons why I can't lose weight. I've got some shit going on. And so this is kind of step one, is dealing with the inflammation and getting on a GLP-1. But it's just so frustrating because it's like, I did not profit off my weight loss. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did not sell a product. This makes me not even want to post this. It makes me literally not even want to just be honest and be open because it's like, what the does it matter? There's going to be people who are going to twist everything. And I can already tell you when this video comes out, there's gonna be people that are like, oh, finally she admitted to it. She was also on it a year ago too. When are you gonna admit to that? That's what it's gonna be. Just like people are still to this day, 5 years later, being like, when are you gonna really tell us what happened with the lipsticks? It's like, oh my God. People have lost weight before Ozempic came out, okay? Okay. Oh my goodness, you guys. So I have kind of an interesting update on this whole journey, right? So I told my doctor what my goal weight was. She was like, okay, we can easily get you there, right? So I'm now officially there. I've officially reached my goal weight. But are you ready to hear the craziest thing? I am officially the exact same weight that I was when I launched my lipsticks. But when I launched my lipsticks, I was 2 pant size smaller. I was wearing smalls and extra smalls. I'm wearing like a small and a medium right now. Medium in the majority of things, smalls in some things. But my blood work still shows so much inflammation in my body. The reason that I finally got on it wasn't for my blood work. It was for vanity reasons. It's because I just wanted to lose weight, right? But she was so happy because she's like, and internally you need this. But it's just so crazy how fat cells work, just my inflammation, my cortisol, it's just all so out of whack still. And so it's kind of weird and kind of depressing that I'm now at my goal weight. I've barely lost any weight around my waist. And when I was this weight before, I was 2 jean size smaller, sometimes 3. That's that. According to my blood work, I'm going to stay on this for another couple of weeks. I've been on it officially now 2 months. Definitely not gonna be the person to stay on it for a long time. The majority of people I know who have been on it have stayed on it for months, if not over a year. I have a trip coming up and my doctor and I discussed that I will get off of it before that trip. I'm entering the stage of body composition more than weight loss, which is just a whole other thing. Yay! Okay, so what did I say in the beginning of this video? In the very beginning, I said my goal was what? I just want to wear a tank top again. To be in a tank top? I am so shocked right now. I just can't stop looking at myself. I'm shaking actually. Like, I'm actually shaking standing here in this. I just can't stop looking at the fact that like I'm in a tank top and I'm not, like, I don't feel disgusting. Like, I don't feel the way I used to feel in a tank top. Like, damn. So here we are, you guys, a little over 3 months, and I am sitting on camera for as many people in the world to see in a tank top. I cannot believe that this goal has actually been achieved. I have so much to say, but I don't want to make this video too long. I definitely am so beyond open to doing a Q&A to like dive even deeper into this experience now that the world is gonna know that I did this GLP-1 injection for the last couple of months. It has officially been 3 months since I started. So I started in January and it is now the very beginning of May. Holy shit, it went by really fast. So I did 1 month that was unsuccessful. And then once I switched GLP-1s, I have now been on that one for 2 months and I have lost a little over 20 pounds. So I'm at that point where it's time to get off of it. I don't want to get to the place where I look too skinny, where I look like I have like Ozempic face or any of that. I think it's really easy to get carried away in this. It's really easy to get addicted to like the thinness and the way you feel. I actually went to a liposuction consultation a couple days ago because there's something that I've wanted done, a little something that I don't think that people even notice on me, but I've noticed it since I was 17 years old. So I went and I had a consultation because I'm like, hey, I'm in that era of my life where I'm trying to like look my best and better myself. And the doctor was just telling me how against GLP-1s he is for so many reasons. But he was like, I've never had so many 20-year-old girls try to book facelifts in my life. He said, they're taking this way too far. Their skin is getting so saggy. They're not getting proper nutrition. They're not taking care of their skin. You're depleting your collagen. you're screwing up your hormones and you're not giving your body enough fat to feed off of. And he's like, and I've got 27-year-old girls coming to my office wanting a consultation for a facelift and I refuse to do it. And I just don't want to be one of those girls. Not to compare myself to anybody else, but I don't know anybody personally who's only done a GLP-1 for 2 or 3 months. Everyone that I personally know has been on it for like at least 6 months plus, like 6 months to a year. I am proud of myself that I like know to call it quits and I'm like, we're done, let's get off this. My doctor told me that since I've like reached my goal weight, she wants me to lose 5 more pounds because I'm going to gain 5 more pounds back, right? And I don't want to be getting on and off this thing for the rest of my life. Like this was just meant to be like a one-time thing where I can lose the weight, take care of myself and be done. I also think that something that I did not mention enough in this video for other girls, like impressionable young women out there watching this who want to lose weight, please keep in mind, this was a last resort thing for me. And the reason my doctor put me on it was because of my blood work. It was not just something that I was like, screw this, let me get on this because I want to lose weight. I want to be skinny. That's not what it was. And if you guys have been here for a long time, you know that that is a fact. I lost weight naturally, 40 pounds by myself. I plateaued for so long. And then when my doctor saw my blood work, she was like, you are an excellent candidate for this because of what I'm seeing in your blood work. And that's why she put me on it. So I still to this day am not an advocate for GLP-1. Like I am not going to be that girl who's going to encourage other women to do this. And I'm really happy with my results. And now I can't wait to just like get stronger. Like now that I don't have so much fat on my bones, like I can't wait to see like muscle definition come through. Like that's the next goal for me. And I'm just so excited about that. And that's it, you guys. Like I said, I'll totally do a Q&A and answer like way more in-depth questions because I definitely did not go super in-depth about stuff. I didn't even come close to scratching the surface about how nauseous that made me at one point. Anyways, I love you guys and I will see you in my next one. Mwah! Bye.